Happy Thanksgiving week to all of you. More and more states have just announced that they will be allocating more funds to new stimulus programs. Hundreds of thousands of families are now being provided with another round of relief checks. So you may be able to claim up to $1,000 per person in your household. My friends, this is the latest stimulus news and information. So do make sure, friends, that you watch until the end of this video. Also know that I'll be giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please enter the giveaways. All you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos you watch and then leave a comment on, friends, the more likely your chances of winning the giveaways. I will be announcing a winner for the $75 giveaway in a video later today. So please make sure that you do stay tuned. Also, during the months of November and December, I will surprise several of you with $200 gift cards to say thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community. So here is some important news. Another round of relief is being offered for Chicago families who were affected by the crisis. The city of Chicago is launching its 2022 Chicago Resiliency 2.0. The Direct Cash Assistance Program is designed to give help to residents of Chicago who may have been left out of receiving stimulus. This program is available for caregivers of adults or households with adult children or other family members. If you claimed adult dependents in your 2019 taxes, you can apply online. But friends, the application period ends on December 9th. Also, there is some good news for residents of Kansas. Governor Laura Kelly and legislative leaders recently agreed to dedicate $154 million in federal stimulus funding to support economic development and to improve resources available to low-income households. Members of the State Finance Council, which includes Republicans and Democrats from the Senate and House, adopted a recommendation to set aside $100 million for expansion of structures that are needed to expand businesses and jobs. The council also directed $50 million at a new program of $1,000 per child grants to be used by families in the way that most useful to students who are struggling through the crisis. Governor Laura Kelly also put forward a one-time tax rebate of $250 for individuals and $500 for married couples who file jointly. Many Idaho residents will be receiving their $600 checks by the end of this year. According to Governor Brad Little, the state has sent out 192,000 rebates, totaling $133 million. A minimum of $100 will be given to individuals, while $600 will be given to joint filers. Due to the fact that only 60,000 direct deposits can be made per day, some consumers will have to wait until after Thanksgiving to receive their refund payments. The state may only issue up to 75,000 paper checks every week. By the end of March 2023, the Idaho State Tax Commission anticipates sending over 800,000 rebates, totaling $500 million. Friends, the keyword for this video today is Twin Falls, Idaho. If you would like to enter today's $75 Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below this keyword, which is Twin Falls, Idaho, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And please make sure, friends, that you're also subscribed to my channel. This week, a new report release found that nearly 350,000 Missouri children are in families with incomes too low to qualify for the full federal child tax credit. Many of the lowest income families nationally earn too little to qualify for the $2,000 federal benefit for each child, which is tied to a family's earnings and income taxes. It is a policy design that advocates have long argued, which excludes the most vulnerable children. For 6 months last year, the federal government expanded the program, including by making the full amount available to children in the lowest income families. Research widely found that the expansion lifted children from poverty and also reduced food insecurity. According to researchers from the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, the success of the 2021 expansion showed us that the high child poverty rates are a policy choice. The success of the 2021 expansion showed us that the high child poverty rates are a policy choice. But Congress failed to make the reform permanent, and the changes expired in January of this year without federal action to expand the program. Researchers argue that policymakers will unnecessarily push more children back into poverty. Childhood poverty is likely to return to the same level as it was pre-crisis if something is not done. Children living in rural areas are also more likely to be left out of the full child tax credit, which the report attributes to generally lower pay in rural areas. In Missouri, 34% of children who are living in rural areas are left out of the full credit, while 24% of children living in metro areas are left out as well. A study in the Journal of American Medical Association found expanded payments in 2021 were associated with a 26% decrease in food insufficiency among households with children. But in the 6 months following expiration of the expanded program, food insecurity increased by roughly the same amount, so the gains were lost. Well, my amazing and dearest friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this evening. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me here every day and watching the new videos I post. The winner of the $75 Walmart gift card giveaway is Thomas Harvey. Congratulations, my dear friend. To claim your gift card, please check your notifications page and send me a message, or you can message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, my dear friends.
A place to call home, a good paying job, a strong, stable government, which they can trust. Our democratic institutions are only as strong as the people who empower them. Our economy works best when we have a free and fair democracy in which everyone can live lives with dignity. For too long, many of these dreams have fell out of reach. Working families struggle to pay for groceries, to keep gas in their car, to keep a roof over their heads. The cost of living and raising kids continues to rise. Democrats are listening and have delivered for the American people. We've passed legislation to lower prescription drug costs. We helped families stay in their homes during the height of the pandemic. We made investments in public transit and our nation's infrastructure. For the first time in generations, we focused on communities that our governments turned their back on, especially, for instance, in my state, it's state government. Now we're tackling inflation by taking on corporate power and consolidation and reducing our dependence on foreign oil. We do that while creating good-paying manufacturing jobs at home. These jobs, making semiconductors, electric vehicles, solar panels, are the jobs of the future. These jobs will go to Americans because we passed the CHIPS Act, the Inflation Reduction Act, and the bipartisan infrastructure law with strong Buy America provisions that Senator Portman and I worked on. And we see results. Our economic recovery has been strong.